the way it does bluff. And even though we separated, you said that you waited, don't get nobody.
YouTube, what it is, man? It's your guy, not your average trucker. Pardon the shaky video. But I wanted to drop a quick video, man. There's a lot of people out here with a lot of comments. Let me turn my AC down, man. With a lot of comments about the spot market, and I hear from a lot of people that that's the main thing that deters them from actually doing their own thing, is because they don't want to deal with the spot market. You understand? And a lot of people say, hey, that's the number one reason that I would rather stay dealing with a mega carrier leased on. It's because I don't ever have to deal with the spot market. I don't ever have to deal with load boards, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to say this. The spot market and load boards, they're tools. It's just like using a hammer. It's just like using a screwdriver. Shit, it's just like using a basketball. Some people see a basketball, know what to do with it. Some people don't. You understand? It's just like some people have projects at the crib. Anyway, man, some people, they have projects at the crib. They know to grab that tool belt, that toolbox, and they know exactly what to do to knock it out. You understand? So that's the difference between a person that's about business, a person that's about success, and a person that is not, man. A person that is about success knows how to look at things, looks at the bigger picture of things. The load board and spot market freight is about building relationships. You understand? As simple as that. But a lot of people don't understand that. And those are the guys that come out here and fail, because they look at it as a single transaction. They look at it as a, hey, I'm gonna pick up this load, deliver this load, and get out here and do it all over again. When in actuality, it's about building relationships, man. You find you a load on a load board with a broker, you need to be thinking about the bigger picture. How can I build a relationship with this broker so that this broker may start offering me things that aren't on the load board, or B, offer me loads before he actually puts them on the load board. You understand? Likewise, some people don't realize it's a lot of freaking direct shippers that post loads on load boards, and they don't even know what they're looking at. They don't know that they're looking at a direct shipper. All they know is they might be looking at the reviews, and some of these people that post, some of these companies that post loads don't have any reviews, so a lot of people will avoid it. Then it's a lot of these people out here that are using factoring companies or whatever, so a lot of these load boards have little icons beside the people that are posting the loads, the businesses that are posting the loads. Pardon me, it's raining. I don't know if y'all can hear that, and so maybe that particular company don't have an icon showing that they're they're approved by brokers. by factoring companies. So a lot of people won't reach out to them because they like, hey, I don't know whether my factoring company would even deal with it, and the joke's on you, because that might be a reliable company that pays people on time. Because what you got to understand is a lot of people don't post these reviews. So you on the load board and you see reviews for certain companies. Most times that's just like anything in life. If you have a good experience, you don't take the time to go back and post a good experience. People mostly post bad experiences. You understand? And that's what happens. But I said that to say the spot market freight and load boards is all about building relationships, man. We all start there. You just got to look at it as, maybe this relationship can turn lucrative for the broker and lucrative for myself, and I'm going to treat each transaction with that goal in mind, whether it's, obviously picking up and delivering on time. But a lot of these brokers love like random check calls, man. Emailing, yo, man, my driver's ETA is such and such a time, or my driver's loaded, my driver's empty, blah blah blah. A lot of these brokers hate having to track you down to see if, hey man, you loaded yet, hey man, you at the shipper yet, hey, this, that, and the third. So also with all these ELD mandates, there's a lot of stuff going on now where a lot of shippers and a lot of brokers are wanting you to tell them what, you know, ELD service you use, because they're trying to start this database to where they can automatically track all your vehicles. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, that's another video for another day. But like I said, man, my main thing in this video is people got to understand not to let the fact that they got to use spot market freight to start out be a deterrent, because that can actually be a good thing. You understand? I started out on a load board, you know. The very first load I ever booked was a freaking C.H. Robinson load, and the funny thing about that, you know, you hear all types of stories about C.H. Robinson or whatever, and you know, each office has their own agenda, man. So it's, you know, it's obviously good and bad experiences out here with dealing with C.H. Robinson, but coincidentally, a broker that I use, my very first load I ever booked for a truck, we're talking 2007 or 8, I booked a C.H. Robinson load, and that broker out of the Chicago office, I still deal with him from time to time to this day. That shows you how important relationships are. It's times where he might reach out to me, he has some, you know, some freight that might work for me, and we've dealt with each other all this time, over a decade. He don't play no games with me. You know, he knows it's a 0% chance that I would, even my very first load, I wouldn't take a cheap load. So it's like, he knows there's a 0% chance that I'm gonna take cheap freight. And so he don't have to bullshit me, I ain't gotta bullshit him. And whenever I do use some of his stuff, it's always a lucrative load. It's always something that was great, and he gave it to me or offered it to me before he even put it on the C.H. Robinson load board. So all y'all out here with these blinders on thinking, yo man, spot market is this or using the load market is that, y'all the weirdos that don't understand the big picture, man. In order to succeed in any business, whether it's trucking or freaking owning a restaurant, even if you got a restaurant, that one random customer that come in there to get a freaking plate of spaghetti, you're gonna treat him like royalty, because A, you want him to come back, B, you want him to run his mouth to his family and friends to send more people your way. And that's exactly what a load board is there for. It's there for you to build a relationship so that you can turn that one transaction into many lucrative transactions. They can start offering you stuff before they even put it on the load board, or offer you stuff that will never see the light of day on the load board. So what you gotta understand, before a load makes it to a load board, a whole bunch of people done turn that load down, you understand? Or was too busy to do it. It don't necessarily mean a bad thing. It don't necessarily mean it's a crappy load or something, but sometimes, you know, they might call a business like mine and we already booked up for the day, you understand? So use that load board, use that spot market as a tool in order to build relationships to make your business grow. Don't let that be a freaking deterrent. Don't let that be some fear factor to make you stay tied down, giving away money to mega carriers or to whoever mom and pop shop you leased on to. Get out there, do the thing yourself. Because what you gotta understand, sometimes the joke is on you. Sometimes you out here thinking mega carriers or whatever carrier you using got all this contract freight, and that's why you good with them. When 9 times out of 10, man, a lot of these freaking carriers is out here booking loads off the freaking load board. I know this because some of my contract freight I actually have to put on the load board from time to time, and I get calls from the big guys trying to book a freaking load for me, and I just laugh about it. So y'all use common sense, man. Y'all be out here, be easy. I'm at the crib, man. I know I'm all over the place. It's raining, but stop listening to these goofballs that's telling you that the spot market is the devil, man. Everybody got to start there, but some people know how to use it. Drop my keys in the rain. Some people don't. But it's your guy, Not Your Average Trucker, coming to you on a Sunday, June 30th, last day of June. Y'all be easy. Trucker Not Your Average at Gmail. Trucker Not Your Average Instagram.